Are you struggling to add an item to a string set in DynamoDB using Boto3? You're not alone. Many developers face this challenge, and today we're going to solve it together. I completely understand how frustrating it can be when you follow the documentation and still run into errors. It can feel like you're missing a crucial piece of the puzzle. Let's take a closer look at the specific issue at hand. One user reached out saying they couldn't figure out how to add an item to a string set in DynamoDB using their Python code. They shared their code snippet and the error message they received. The error they encountered was a validation exception, indicating that there was an issue with the data type in their update expression. This is a common pitfall when working with DynamoDB, especially with sets. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll not only know how to fix this issue, but also gain some valuable tips for working with DynamoDB effectively. To resolve the issue, the user should first ensure that the key used in the update expression is correctly formatted. The key must be a valid attribute name in the DynamoDB table. Next, the user needs to modify the update expression. Instead of using the add operation, which is typically used for numbers, the user should use set for string sets. Now the user should ensure that the expression attribute values are correctly defined. The value for a string set should be a set of strings, which is already done correctly in the user's code. Finally, the user can run the updated code to add the item to the string set in DynamoDB. This should resolve the validation error they encountered. Fun fact, DynamoDB is designed to scale automatically, but that doesn't mean it won't throw a curveball now and then. Let's make sure we hit a home run with this code. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach shared by another user simplifies the process of adding items to a string set in DynamoDB. They suggest creating a class to manage the table and define methods for retrieving and updating the string set. In this method, the user retrieves the existing string set, modifies it, and then updates the table without needing to specify the data type explicitly. This can help avoid validation errors. Here's a pro tip. Always double-check your data types when working with DynamoDB. Mismatched types are a common source of errors. And there you have it. With these adjustments, you should be able to add items to your string set without any issues. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks on working with AWS and Boto3.